I suppose first of all, Tom, we'll talk about Celebrity Junkie because that's on this week.
Sure.
What on earth possessed you to go on it, and did you enjoy it?
Tell me about it. Yeah, there was a lot of arm twisting going on to get me involved in that project. They offered me one before it that I had to turn down. Unfortunately, it was the one where they're trekking up various mountains and so forth. But I was a bit disappointed that I couldn't do it because of other ties. And then when this one came up, I couldn't really turn it down. I didn't think I'd be doing quite so much as I did, but I certainly was up for the journey.
So what exactly did you do?
We started with the great white shark diving. We went ostrich riding as well, ostrich racing rather, which was quite very funny. On a glider plane, we flew one of those momentarily, which was obviously a hell of an experience. And the textbook junkie bungee jump and skydiving, which was unbelievable.
Had you done that before? Are you
Never,
a thrill seeker?
never. I'm not a thrill seeker at all. My thrill seeking goes as far as country walks in the park, walking the dog. That's as thrill seeking as I get. So I was seriously thrown in at the deep end, but Jack's very supportive and very good motivational speaker, and you realise that it's all going to be over by the end of the day. So just stick your neck out and do your best.
Had you met him before? Or?
Never. No, I met him at the plane at the airport about 5 minutes before we were about to board. So again, that was a bit new. We didn't know whether the group was going to gel or not, but Jack's a gentleman beyond gentleman, and Gemma and Wendy were well up for the laugh as well.
It's a bit of a motley crew. You would never put those three together.
I know.
Gemma Atkinson, yourself, and Wendy Peters from Corrie.
Exactly that. I was thinking, 6 months ago, if you had told me I'm going to be skydiving with Gemma Atkinson and Wendy as well as Jack Osborne, I would have severely doubted it. So yeah, it was a strange group, but it worked well.
So they kind of everyone got on together.
Really well, yeah. Because Wendy was like the I don't want to talk about her as if she's old, but she was a sort of mothering figure, making sure we were all okay and up out of bed in time and so forth. And Gemma's a real laugh. She's one of the lads in every positive aspect. And I like to think I was fairly quiet on my travels, but always well up for the challenges and so forth.
And from the episodes I've seen, Jack Osborne doesn't mince his words. If you're like
Sure.
debating whether to jump out of a plane, he'll just say, "Get on with it."
Completely. He has no time for because he's bang on when he says the longer you spend up there oohing and ahhing, the less chances are you're actually going to do it. The best thing you can do is just say like, ignore what your body's telling you and do it, because within 5 minutes you'll be happy you did it.
Did you get a call from worried Potter producers going, please be careful.
Please be careful with our child.
Film to make.
Somewhat. Most arm twisting was done before we went out there, but there was fairly scrutinous insurance documents signed and so forth. They were very pleased to hear that I came back in one piece.
And are you pleased with the finished article?
I haven't seen it. I've been speaking to a few people who have seen it today, and they sound very excited about it and said it's very funny. So I'm gratefully intrigued. Equally, I'm not sure how many of my friends and family I want to see it. So, everyone's coming around my house on Wednesday, so we'll enjoy it.
Are you on a kind of a bit of a downtime at the moment because between?
Yeah, I mean, I've been up in town, sort of thinking about new projects and so forth like that. But yeah, obviously, with the Potter release in July now, we're going to be working on the next film in January, and hopefully there'll be a few other projects along the line as well.
Why did it get moved in the end? Because it was due to come out. The Half-Blood Prince was due to come out in November.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, it was a studio decision. I'm not sure the actual factors of it, but I was saying myself and the cast are rather happy about having a summer premiere rather than a cold and wet wintry one. So we're all supportive of it.
I apologise. I've not actually read the Potter book.
Please don't be, no.
But my friends have told me on good authority that you kind of come into your own in Half-Blood Prince.